Avoid Boston, be mindful of social media. Harvard issues travel advisory to foreign students. Harvard University has issued an advisory for its incoming international students to avoid entering the United States through Boston's Logan International Airport and instead consider flying into alternatives like New York due to prolonged interrogation or secondary inspections of students at the Boston airport. The Ivy League Institute also warned the incoming students to be mindful of their social media content and personal electronic devices when entering the country. Harvard also advised the international students to bring all necessary academic records, including their SEVIS receipt, CV, admission letter, and I-20DS 2019. Additionally, they should confirm that electronic devices are available and unlocked. The warning comes amid heightened scrutiny at U.S. borders and increasing pressure from the Trump administration on the university's international programs. There have been reports of prolonged interrogation or secondary inspections of students, particularly those with STEM backgrounds, and those from China or Iran. Harvard suggested flying to these airports because they facilitate more efficient travel for foreign visitors. According to a Bloomberg report, the advisory was issued during a private call, hosted by Harvard's International Office and a Harvard Law School immigration support group. The call, held last week, included input from Maureen Martin, Harvard's Director of Immigration Services, and Jason Corral, a staff attorney with the clinic. Students who joined the call told the news outlet that the session was aimed to provide guidance on how to avoid visa and immigration issues. Students who joined the call said that during the session, Harvard administrators warned new foreign students that U.S. State Department officials have the authority to review social media accounts for student visa applicants, while U.S. Customs and Border Protection can examine personal electronic devices and reject entry based on their contents. It remains unclear whether these assessments are conducted manually by federal employees or with the aid of artificial intelligence, the report further stated. Students were also warned about potential red flags that could attract scrutiny. Although not explicitly defined, posts expressing pro-Palestine views, content perceived as anti-Semitic, or posts derogatory to the U.S. and its government were cited as likely to raise concerns. Any previous bumps into law enforcement could also attract attention. Harvard officials cautioned students not to delete the contents of their devices entirely, as wiping a device clean before travel might raise suspicions. The Harvard representatives reportedly advised Iranians and Chinese nationals studying in particular fields including science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and anything related to AI to exercise particular caution when traveling. Corral reportedly advised Iranian students to avoid flying into Boston's Logan International Airport, where they may face heightened scrutiny. Instead, airports such as New York's JFK, Chicago O'Hare, or Los Angeles International were suggested as potentially less problematic alternatives. Harvard has been on the radar of the Donald Trump administration's push to change higher education. In addition to challenging the school's ability to admit international students, the administration has canceled over $2.6 billion in federal research funding and has questioned the university's tax-exempt status. Swipe left for next video. Initially accusing Harvard of fostering anti-Semitism, federal officials have expanded their critique to include allegations of political bias and opposition to diversity initiatives in admissions and hiring. With inputs from Bloomberg latest blogs.